Hey guys, how's it going? Mike Tanik here, and thank you for joining me a bit late tonight. Yeah, I'm definitely a bit late for some Stellaris and Twitch talk, Twitch bashing. No, it's not going to be Twitch bashing necessarily. It will be harsh criticism, and I kind of want to get your guys' take on the whole situation. Just to kind of start things off, let's talk about the game. First of all, I'm streaming a game here. So picking up again right where we left off, we have some exciting things happening. We have two alien... Is it two? Two alien civilizations that we're trying to babble to. Yell at them until they speak the English. You know what I mean? We got some bugs, it looks like, and we got some... Bugs are almost always hostile. And a zebra. So bugs and a zebra we're yelling at in space. That makes a lot of sense. But more than that, we discovered them at some really, really curious choke points. Right here is actually where I'm trying to build, even though we are over our Empire sprawl limit. So I'm going to snatch up this system right here because it has a Gaia world, which is like an amazing pleasure palace world, and then take over this system. Up here, we're going to kind of do the same thing. I'm going to just really blaze past our border here because this guy is just kind of screwed if anything bad happens, because we're building, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 systems out from our closest home territory. But look at all the things that we're going to save for ourselves. So I am actually redirecting the science ship to take a look over here to make sure that, you know, there's not another way around, because if there is, that's kind of a waste of everything. But that's kind of where we're at right now, so I can't wait. I do want to catch up with you guys first. Hey, Todd, thank you for the donation, man. I really do appreciate that. Yeah, if you didn't know, I guess I should start at the beginning there, too. Twitch got hacked, and it's the worst kind of hack, like a total annihilation hack. They basically pulled everything. What everyone is talking about really is the streamer revenues and, you know, some like proprietary stuff from Amazon, but I think we're missing the bigger story there, which we'll chat about. Oh, that donation was to keep me on the platform. Well, consider me considering it. There. How's that? Ooh, okay, we have a board science ship here with our Psyker, actually. Let's send her to the black hole. There's always cool stuff that happens there. Sometimes. Not always. Okay, is everyone busy? What's this construction ship doing? Why do you not do the things that I tell you? Oh, okay, so it's almost... The science ship is almost done surveying it, then we can snatch that right up. And there is a pure dry landscaping? Oh, yeah. Yeah. RJ says, casuals everything around me. Cream! Get the money. Dollar bill, y'all. Yeah, man, the payouts that some of the streamers get are ridiculous. So, are you going up there? Good. Okay, let's get the clock ticking. So yeah, the person who hacked it claimed that it was in the name of racist hate raids that have been going on in on Twitch channels. So if you don't know what a hate raid is, it's basically when a bunch of jagaloons, yahoos get together and go harass someone. They're called hate raids because they're typically directed at someone who is considered marginalized. Make of that what you will. So that's been going on a lot, and it was trending on Twitter so much. God, look at me sounding like a goddamn commentary channel. Ridiculous. But anyway, gained enough traction. These hate raids, like, people brought attention to it. So much so that Twitch responded in August. Of course, Twitch is always reactionary. Twitch never does anything until they are forced to, kicking and screaming. They're horrible. Zystars says, running a bit late. I don't run late. I don't run at all. Okay, long range. Oh, we got long range mineral scanners. What does that do for us potentially? Technology. Let's have a look. What are you doing now? Engineering. Okay, nanomechanics. This does... Oh, okay. Mining station output, another 10%. Ooh, and we're right there. We're right there. Yeah, that's, well, about 100. Okay, that we can do. Because what are we putting in every month? Doesn't matter. I think I have an industry person, so let's do that, because that is a lot of, well, everything. Minerals, I think even some alloys here and there, and energy credits. Where is my industry person? Busy investigating. Ah, I hate you so big. Is there another one? No. Okay, well, that's fine. So that is actually really useful. That is, we got that tech from clearing our ecologies here on Terra. Hey, Weekend Warrior. Long time no see. Actually, no, it's not long time. I saw you in your stream the other day. We were chatting some Empyrean while you were trying to play a different game. Okay, what do we got? Yep. Anomaly in the black hole. Sensors pick up unusual readings in the vicinity of Geltauri black hole. Readings that are hard to explain. Being this close to a black hole, well, get in there. You get in there and mix it up. Okay, it's another gate. I think that's it. Is that what we're discovering? Okay. Oh, we got a first contact event. Long-range scanners have picked up readings in the Bartium system that could best be described as giant heat blobs. It's worth investigating. Okay. Yeah, keep doing what you're doing. Good. Have fun with your heat blobs. I don't know. Are we paying them? Well, at least not here we're not. I think we have to have the 2 envoys, so that's fine. So the Gaia planets have all the strip clubs? Yes, they do. They're pleasure planets. Look. Look at. Well, I mean, there's lots of room for strip clubs. Culture workers output plus 20%. I consider strippers to be culture workers. And also researcher output. Great. I'm going to colonize this. Winkworth Artem. That is like the nerdiest name ever. You guys got some suggestions? Because that's just not going to do. And my brain doesn't work all that well at the moment. Okay. Wow, we're getting... Oof. Our Empire Sprawl is starting to add up here. Okay. So, mysterious spacefarers. Following the sightings of unidentified spacecrafts in the Ep3 system, all forces in the vicinity have been ordered to assume a heightened state of readiness as per standard protocol. Intelligence is still analyzing what little data we have on the bogey, but it appears capable of hyperspace travel. Offensive capabilities remain unknown, as this likely represents our first contact with a new alien civilization. We should take steps to decipher their communications. Alright, keep at it. Yeah, and we weren't able to do the nab 'em. Typically I would just steal an alien. Is that good to say? Steal an alien? Look, we captured him. For study.
Research complete.
Speaking of study. Okay, so 2 edicts expired. That's concerning. Education and recycling. Okay. Got it. Alright, mining station output. That is going to jack up our energy and mineral production by a good margin. Let's... Oof. Wait a minute. Did we lose what we were researching before? We did. Ah. It'll be back. But I can't go back and finish it. Destroyers. Yes. She's good with Voidcraft. She's good with Voidcraft. So, let's do this. 63 months. Man, I gotta up my nerds' pay or something. Okay, yeah. Let's start with recycling campaign. That we have to have. Without the recycling campaign, we're screwed on consumer goods, which is not the position I wanted to be in. Let's sell. No! Oh, I didn't mean to sell 2,000 of my precious minerals. Well, I guess I had to, right? Let's do it. Education. We'll get the brainers. We'll get the brainers better. Hey, Jeffrey Wupp. What is up, man? Blah, blah, blah. More explodies, less talk. Sorry, Syntax. Look, we'll get to the boom-in a minute here. But I did want to finish talking about that. The Twitch link, because the feelings I'm getting from such a massive breach, I mean, the issues are all over the place with them. Okay, the readings originate from a small metal pod. Science officer Cezulia Geles has determined it to be a lifeboat of ancient and alien make. Evidently caught on the outskirts of the black hole's gravity well eons ago, at an angle just short of a slingshot maneuver. Whether this was the intent or happenstance, I like that word. I need to use that more often. Is difficult to judge, and the pod's automated thrusters have been fighting its descent to the event horizon ever since. It is now too close to the horizon to salvage. Cezulia Gallius' report ends abruptly, and the crew of the ISS Ptolemy communicate that science officer appears shaken and deeply troubled by the tragic fate of the lifeboat. Yeah, man. Okay, so now she's paranoid. I mean, I can't blame her. Look at what's going on with her. She's a psychic, and she's paranoid. I would say that those two go hand in hand. If you have psionic abilities, I don't know if that's the same. No, it's not. Is it? Yeah. I'd be paranoid too if you know a lot more than you're supposed to know. Jesus Christ. Zegama Beach. Zegama Beach? Alright. Let's do this. Oof. Okay, well, as soon as my colony ship gets around to Winkworth, I will call it Zegama Beach. Are you surveying? Because I have to, like, take over this thing. And are you building? You are building. Okay, good. We have managed to pick up a clear audio feed of conversations between several beta alien ships. While our linguists are still none the wiser as to the meanings of any words they're recording, they are optimistic that this new signal will help them make significant How about you call me when you have something better than that? You bastard. Keep interrupting. So let's just get this out of the way, because it's nagging at me, guys. You know what, why don't I just do this? I tried to switch between scenes, and it just didn't work for me. See, another reason I am not over on Twitch. A good streamer, I am not. There. Oh god, I can't even go back through the comments now because I'm just ashamed. So anyway, the point here is that... Is my audio on? Yes, okay. So... Like, yeah, let's just looking at this. Twitch is a reactionary force. That is what they do. They never get ahead of anything. So why is it that Twitch has this toxic... they keep getting blamed for toxicity and all this. You know, one, that is the hazard of a live streaming platform. You don't have the same ability to control what goes out from your site, from your service, as you do with a YouTube channel, where, you know, like, it's just a lot better moderated. They seem to have had that for the most part, under control from the start. And no, I am not complimenting YouTube at all. I would not do such a thing, but they are better than Twitch in that respect. Toxicity also comes from the demographic that they attract. It's a much younger demographic. A lot of kids, literally like almost K through 12, mixed with, you know, late teens mixed with early 20s. A lot of people who go there just to say a bunch of shit, try to stir something up because they think it's funny. You know, they haven't had the same time to mature. And that's not everyone, but as a whole, that is what their problem is. Now, where did all this stem from? Hate raids. You're looking at it right there. Back in August, they were forced to address a trending hashtag, which nobody gives a shit about. I forget what it is, but another Twitch apology. So you can read this, but down here is where Twitch goes back into what they do best, and that is banning people. Just banning. So in response to racism, what are we gonna do? We're launching channel level ban evasion detection and account verification improvements later this year, as soon as possible. So they're just not getting it. They're polishing the brass on the Titanic. You know, like, it's just not... Banning isn't going to save them. It's a culture thing, and they're not going to turn it around. Like, there is some really screwed up shit that happens on Twitch. And a lot of creators who get away with shit that is just blatant... like either brigading, you know, which means teaming up, where we all get together and say, hey, let's go get that Spange guy. You know, let's take him down a notch and see if we can get his channel banned, you know, that kind of thing. It's rampant there. And the other bit of that is a live stream audience tends to have a more personal connection to their favorite creator. Like you guys right now, I get to talk to you. You get to make fun of me while I screw up my live stream. You know, I think that there is a much more personal connection there rather than just trading comments in the comment section. So when a fire gets lit, people get personal about it. When people get personal, they turn to the dark side. And Twitch seems to think that it is a matter of they're just not banning people fast enough and good enough. That's again, and going back to June, yet another Twitch apology. This had to do with accusations of sexual harassment against women. Right. Confusing clothing-based bans. Yeah, so we take accusations of sexual harassment and misconduct extremely seriously. While we have hot tub streams, we allow that. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I love me a hot tub stream, right? If you got it and you can sell it and make money on it, people are willing to watch, awesome. But that shit needs to be heavily moderated, because in a lot of men's heads, that is a good reason to go there and start saying whatever you want and really, you know, like taking it further than that too, you know, stalking, all this bullshit. So we're thankful for the bravery shown by those who have come forward to speak about their experiences, and we are committed to working to make the streaming community safer for everyone. Have you ever heard a more disingenuous pile of corporate vomit? And this is, you get the point here. I could go back to every other goddamn apology or time that they were forced out into the public to say something. It is all of this just dripping with patronizing nonsense. And then they do nothing but ban, 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 ban. So they get... I'm trying to paint a picture here of where this is all coming from. The hacker claims that they did this in response to the hate raids, the raids against people, who are considered marginalized, to go and say there and launch a bunch of slurs and act like a bunch of yahoos and a-holes. And that shit can actually get to someone. Like, I have the benefit of age in starting this channel. And I've gotten a fair bit of criticism, but I have the ability to let that which does not matter truly slide and fuck off. It doesn't bother me, but there are young streamers who are already troubled where if you get 50 people showing up, just picking you apart, and you have so much emotionally invested into this business, this type of thing, it will fucking ruin you, I imagine. There's not casting a wide net here, but the younger generation seems to be a lot more emotionally fragile these days. I sound like an old fuck, but you gotta be real careful. And the more careful you are, the more you handle your streamers with kid gloves, the more you are going to attract the hardened by the world motherfuckers who really just want to get in, stick their finger in someone, and twist. And that is what is happening here. All of this doesn't matter. None of what I just said matters. The hacker used this as a pretense for something that they were fucking gonna do anyway. They were gonna do it. They just wanted to feel like the good guy in this for leaking everyone's personal information. But for wokeness, it's okay. Guys, it's okay. I did it because of racism. I leaked people's personal financial information to make it even. So the point of this is bad enough, but there is a much bigger story here. And that is, one, Jeff Bezos' AWS. If you don't know what that is Amazon's cloud hosting service. Got not just hacked, but popped open like running over a fucking soda can. It just got popped open and sucked dry. That made no sense, Mike, but that is what happened. And this was a flex. This was not for social justice. It was a flex. And regardless of what their motives are, I don't care. Again, that doesn't matter. What matters is that in this day and age, if you guys remember Adpocalypse a couple of years ago, where advertisers on YouTube pulled out en masse, I came in on the tail end of that, so I couldn't tell you how bad it was for creators personally, but I know it was bad. And YouTube had to do a lot of restructuring. Well, Twitch, as big as it is, they're not going to have enough pull in the world to bring these goddamn advertisers back in the loop, because what they're going to see here is, hate raids, racism is rampant on Twitch. Look at how much we're paying to have our brands associated with a racist platform. Well, you guys see that rug right over there? Well, fucking check that out. I think it's going to be not just a big fuck over of Twitch, because Twitch has payments to make. They don't just channel ad revenue. They sign deals where they're on the hook to pay creators. I don't know that it'll be that bad, but in this day and age, I think it will be real bad. And even bigger than that, I know I keep going up to more strategic levels here. I think that the end, we're not gonna see these kinds of salaries or payments to gamers for a very long time, if ever again, particularly streamers. Because the way that things are going to continue is that security is going to be so tight, rules are going to be so tight, that you're going to be watching pick your favorite sack of potatoes to watch. You know what I mean? It's all going to be the same if they want to keep their money. And once you're up here, you make $750,000 in a month, you're going to do whatever you can to hang on to that money. And it's not going to be that much. So I think as a whole, the age of the rich rockstar gamer is going to come to an end. Both YouTube and Twitch have had scandals that they simply cannot ignore. And that, you know, fundamentally changed the way things are done. Especially when it comes to ad revenue. Like, YouTube still hasn't recovered from that. So, enough with that. Sorry, guys. That was a rant. Jeff, whoops. Sorry, your hand was up. What can I do for you, man? What is your question? Let's get rid of that. I gotta bring the game back up. The game is back up. So I had to do that. And here I sound like, again, I sound like a goddamn commentary channel. But, you know, it's become more apparent to me, you know, in recent days that the typical, I'm not going to be able to continue the typical lifestyle of the Let's Player, at least not to any, you know, at least not to any coherent degree. So, anyway, let's get back to the game while we're all here. Who else wants Mike Tannic 2024? I don't get. My line will look like Know Nothing TV. Yes. Yes, that gives me an idea, guys. We should start a streaming platform. And we will call it Who Gives a Shit.
System survey complete.
Okay. So, we can now take over Bardiam. Bardiam? Bardiam. So we'll see how things shake out, guys. I am excited to watch the drama unfold because I have very little stakes in this. Yeah, how about that guy making $750,000? That was just for September. Zystars, that was only for September. So yeah, he's making like around 9 mil a year. Okay, I got some jobs available. And yeah, like, the streaming, fuck off. I mean, fuck off. The gold rush is gone. Like, the gaming gold rush. I think we've seen, like, all the greats. Like, what's funny is, like, I don't know any of those people. You would think that, as a gamer who streams, I would know at least one of the guys over on Twitch. I don't go there, so I don't give a shit. Encounter in Eswiak. Okay, so now we have a third alien race, which we only have 2 envoys, so we can't really do much of anything with that. Gamut aliens, Epsilon aliens. Go to. Where? Mushroom picking. A routine ecological study of our colony on Kashyyyk has stumbled upon a strange fungal life form. The science team reports that the surface of the mycelium is shimmering and colorful. But what was most intriguing to them was the fact that separate clusters were seemingly communicating with one another whenever something occurred within a wide radius. Furthermore, the biology of the organism appears to be clearly alien to the ecosystem of the colony. Puzzled, the local science team has requested specialized support, as we might be dealing with a sentient species. Can we just kill them and eat them? No. We don't want them in the food chain. Let's take a closer look. We'd get 1,000 food. No, take a closer look. Let's figure out what we're dealing with. If we have to send in the Catachan jungle fighters, we will. Oh, that was your second for Mike Tannic 2024. I thank you for the support. Yeah, I would need a nerd. Someone with the brain, you know, that does the thinking. The thinking with this part of the brain, the big part. So there'd be like big brain over here that needs to do the talking. I will do the smashing. That's what I do for president. I do the smashing part of the presidency. League prison complex. The ruins of a large prison complex have been discovered on Ruinum 4. This hostile world seems to have served as some kind of maximum security penal colony in the First League. As a federal facility, the prison housed convicted felons from across the League of all League space. Surviving records indicate most of the prisoners were guilty of piracy, terrorism, and other crimes of extraordinary nature. Like harassment on Twitch. Yes, send them to the colony. Fossilized remains from some prisoners can still be found where the cells used to be. Shut up, Mike. I'm gonna make everything about Twitch this stream. I hope you guys don't mind.
Situation log updated.
Alright, where is that penal colony? Okay. So you're done. Let's go ahead. Oh, I can't build here. Oh, we are building a starbase. Okay, so they can all go suck it, whoever those aliens are here, because I'm taking it. Unless we straight into their space. Sometimes we don't realize that we're in their space until we try to build there. Okay, we have concerning reports coming from Kashyyyk. Upon further examination, it seems that the alien fungus we found is emitting a signal towards a location in the galaxy that we were unable to pinpoint so far. Telemetry and security analysis indicate that it isn't completely possible for the mycelium to be some kind of advanced spying organism. However, it is worth noting that this organism is old. There is fair chance that whoever engineered these spying mushrooms is not around anymore. But if they are, it might be best not to poke the sleeping predator. I'm gonna poke the sleeping predator. Let's do this. Come on, bring it on, mushroom. I'm not afraid of you. I'm gonna build a lot more ships. Let's get some more Pila class. And Onager, that's got the missile. The boom. Oh, Tianki. The spaceborne lifeforms, which the human head of society research has come to refer to as Tianki, are docile creatures capable of accessing some lower dimension of subspace. They roam from system to system with remarkable ease. They graze on gases common to the upper layers of many gas giants. It is highly unlikely, to say the least, that this is their only food source, but intake of other nutrients is yet to be observed. They will rarely, if ever, attack, even when provoked. They can be safely ignored. Cool, where was that?
An alien empire has established communications.
Ooh, first contact! We finished first contact procedure. Oh, the Tianki. Well, that doesn't count. Hey, no, that doesn't count. Right? Where Tianki? Oh, that's really annoying. Wait a sec, hang on. Where was that? Okay, so she's available. Let's see what the hell these guys are all about. So we're gonna investigate the Epsilon aliens. Okay. So that was these guys down here. So I don't necessarily need to build this yet, but I should. Just get it out of the way, because we don't know what is beyond this. That is a really good choke point. And I want to keep my L-gate safe. No one listens. Careful analysis of the mycelium and the signals showed that it was likely part of a network of similar organisms, possibly spanning across the galaxy as a whole and maybe beyond. While we do not know much, we discovered that as part of the network, this mycelium was also receiving signals from other places. Don't know why I'm doing that. Considering several factors, including the volume of data transferred, we do not think that the network is still in use. The fact that it is still partially active indicates that it's probably just dormant and not destroyed. Yeah, guys, it's probably nothing. It's probably nothing. I'm sure it's nothing, guys. It's just fungus sending a signal to somewhere. Jobs. We got jobs. It's fine. See, guys, everything is fine. What the hell, man? What is going on Kashyyyk? You're okay with this. You're okay with this. Okay. You're the governor. What the hell do I know? Okay, are you... Oh, you should be researching. Why you don't research? Okay, is this... Yeah, that is successfully mapped or surveyed. Let's go down here. Okay. Actually, no. Come back here and do the research. Perfect. Jeff a whoop. Nerd. Sees iStar's prior comment. Twitch is getting flooded with password changes as I keep getting something went wrong every time I try to change mine. Yeah, it's going to be ugly, man. They're going to be working some long hours. I could always try TikTok. Syntax, are you crazy? I blab for too long. I never shut up. I can't TikTok. Like, I'd be busy doing the intro, like, long-winded, and all of a sudden I'd be like, oh, like, it's been 3 minutes. Unless you guys want to watch, like, 5 TikToks in a row. I mean, they get rich, too, which is hilarious. I'm clearly in the wrong business. Yes, you are, Scar. All of us are. We should have been rich streamers. Alright. Hey, and Pinnock. Which alien species are you going to tick off first? Well, I thought I was going to tick off the Tianki, but they're just space whales. They're good to have around. So probably whoever the hell this is, because I am going to take over here. Yeah. These guys are going to be pissed off. Oh, I need a lot. Oh, that is going to take a lot. I need 118 more influence, and I'm only getting 4 a month. Okay, well, how much for me to build here at least? At least here I would get that 21 minerals, and I would also get the archaeological site. Could I do? Okay, 43, that's more like it. Damn it. We'll see. We'll see what these guys look like. I'm negotiating with them. I'll probably just kill them in the face. Oh, and the ranting, yes. Zystars, FYI, you used to have $44 billion in 1994. So, what is that? 10, 20, 30. So you spent over $1 billion a year? How do you lose 44 billion? Although Syntax could be saying he now has 45 billion. Why do I just assume that you lost it? From the way that you said it, you say I used to have 44 billion back in 1984, 94. I don't know, maybe you have 100 billion now. Why am I such a cynical asshole? Okay, so we have 0 jobs. What's the population like? We're growing, so we cannot build any more of these specialized buildings. So what do we need most? This is a relic world, so there's really no specialization. We do need alloys, and we do need consumer goods, and this is a way to do it. So let's go ahead and build. And how are we doing here and here? I thought I had more worlds than this. Okay, everything looks good, everyone's happy, and there will never be a problem ever again. Really bad drug habits. Money and what you think it is. I know what money is, I think. Right? Of course I do. I know what money is. I know what it is when you don't have it. And you really need it. Okay, are you two idiots actually studying anything? Okay. Good God. Take forever. Alright.
Research complete.
Which research? Administrative capacity. Good, good. So that gives us a bit more, that reduces our sprawl. Nice. Okay, we could unlock the energy siphon. That's not really good. Farming subsidies. We could use that. Ocean ecology management. No. Let's do farming subsidies. And good God, can I please get a society researcher of any kind? No, I can't. Alright. That's going to be it for tonight, guys. It's late. This was just a cover for me to rant about Twitch. And kind of, test out a new format that I may or may not be slowly going towards. We'll see.
System survey complete.
Remember all that trash I talked about commentary channels? Yeah. Yeah, we went to this. Elusive aliens. Okay. Stop. Okay. Minor artifacts. The archaeological mission to Ruinum 4 has uncovered evidence of what appears to be a failed escape attempts some distance south of the prison complex. A toppled utility vehicle from the prison was found behind a small cliff, and several kilometers beyond that, remains of several prisoners in stolen pressure suits were huddled together. They seem to have died of asphyxiation when the oxygen supply in their suits ran out. For whatever reason, the prison authorities evidently saw no reason to collect the bodies. That's dicky. That was real dicky. Who cares? Well, yeah, I mean, let them take the suits. Be like, bye. Our attempts to learn more about the beta aliens have so far been in vain. While we were easily able to ascertain they clearly form part of a technology advanced alien civilization, further facts have proven elusive as they seem to be going to considerable efforts to prevent us and any other eavesdroppers from intercepting any signals from them. We have therefore only managed to intercept small fragments of their language so far. However, from the glimpses we have gleaned, our linguists are confident that they will be able to decipher their communications if we can just acquire a greater sample size. A proposal has been drawn up for somewhat more aggressive information gathering. Some may call it hacking. But they will surely not take to it should they detect it. Take kindly to it should they detect it. The dangers of ignorance are greater, so hacking, we will attempt to hack into the databanks to find out more about them. If they detect our attempts, they will likely be angered by this course of action. So, do I want to piss off one of the advanced factions? Or do I want to sit here and have... Well, they're gonna know if they're that advanced. So, yeah, I'm taking. You don't give, I take. That's how this works. Oh, they're isolationists, too. Well, guess what? You're getting... I don't do isolation. I do in your face all over your stuff. Okay, we got bardium, guys. Excellent. Build mining stations. We can build one more starbase, but I don't want to find out too late that we need it. I'll leave it for now. No, you know what, because I can always downgrade later. Although I have my space whales here. Will they protect me? Probably not. That's fine. I only had 44 billion for 45 days. The military deposited it into my account, then froze it. I could not get the money out of my account during that time. That is just... that is army all the way. The army giveth, the army more than taketh away. That's such an army thing to do. They probably took the interest from it too, because he probably would have earned like several thousand in interest for those days. Holy crap, now that's a story. Yeah, it is. RJ says gene clinics. I missed it. Sorry, RJ. Next time I'm gonna do a straw poll for the technology if I really can't make a decision. I used to have the ATM receipt, but it being thermal paper, it turned all black on me. Blowing through that much money, I assumed you were a politician. Well said in Pennick. Dang, I would have laminated it and supplied it back in the army days. Lots of fun stuff. Dude, you should have just gone to your bank in a fake mustache and said, hey, I think I've been hacked. There's some people who froze my assets. I need to withdraw fucking everything you have in this bank. Every bit of cash. It's like a robbery, except with no gun. Obviously, they wouldn't literally give you every last dime, but you could demand it. It's your money. They have it. You want, so they give. So that's going to be it for tonight, guys. We're making progress. My failed rant there, you guys missed some legendarily good stuff, but in any case, that's getting cut out before this goes back onto people's subscription lists. Anyway, so thank you guys for coming out and listening. I had to get that off my chest. No interest at all. Bullshit. I think you got hustled by the bank and the army. Maybe the army was behind on their taxes and they needed to hide $44 billion so they didn't have to pay for something. Yeah, so thank you guys for coming out. I really do appreciate you listening to my rant, but I hope that you guys didn't come here only for the game. I tried to warn you with the thumbnail that I'm going to be going off on tangents, so...
Special project complete.
Thank you, Pennick. Thank you, RJ. Thank you, Jeff. Syntax, as always. And Pennick, I was even happy to see you. Jeff, what? Todd, thank you for the donation. Scar Stitches. Scar Stitches, you know I love you, man. Alright. Who else? I don't want to miss people. James! James, thanks for coming out, man. And making yourself known.
Anomaly found.
I had a good time. I don't know about you guys. Except for the whole, you know, not having audio during a talk type of deal, so... Anyway, I've gone on long enough. Thank you all for your time tonight. I appreciate it very much.